Beautiful people of Earth. So when it comes to the DSLR photo booth, Mr. Professional, and the anchor, the question that's coming up a lot is, David, can I use the anchor battery for Mr. Professional, and can I also use it for the 620A? I'm going to show you guys exactly how I use it and why I use it a certain way. I'm going to start off by saying that when you're using the anchor, and this is a smaller model, this is only 300 watts. Love this one. This one's nice and light, and it's only around 159 bucks on Amazon. Is this thing was going to power on your flashlight on the very top, going to power on your Canon camera that's in the inside right there, along with this beautiful LED, and it's going to keep your iPad charged. Now, given the fact that I keep my modeling lamp at 5% and my LED right here, this beautiful light, around 30% brightness, if you come over here, it's only going to pull about, look at that, around 39 watts. So that means that it's for sure going to give me over 4 hours, even though it says remaining 5.2. Reason I'm going with 4 hours is because keep in mind that flash is going to go off throughout the event, and every time it flashes, it eats up a little bit of the power, and so the anchor doesn't calculate that until it actually starts flashing throughout the event, which I can tell you that this will last you solid 3 hours. A lot of flashes. On high, close to 4 hours. What I mean by high is that if you had this 1/8, it's going to eat up more battery, okay? So that's one thing I wanted to point out. Now, can you use this for the RX1HS printer? Yes, you can use it for the RX1HS printer. The reason why is because if you guys come over to the power consumption here for DMP, you can see that the RX1HS takes 290 watts total. So what you do is you multiply the 100 times 2.9. Now, the 620A, even though it's a smaller printer, it eats up more power. So it's 100 times 3.9. So that's 390 watts. This won't be able to keep up with the 620A. It might power on for a little bit and work, but you don't want to strain it. You don't want to use it that way. You want to use things properly. So I recommend going with the All-We. I think that's what it's pronounced. And this thing is 500 watts. This thing is a beast. It's a monster. I can use it for 3 to 4 hours easily at an event with the 620A. So this is beautiful. In fact, if you guys really wanted to, you guys only had a 2-hour event, you can have Mr. Professional connected to this, and the printer also connected to this as well, and you should be okay for 2 hours. So that's the primary difference. Now this, you're going to spend around close to $400, like around $399. But these are the things that are assets in your business. This gives you flexibility to move around the venue wherever and not rely on power. Plus, you can take this camping if you guys have an outage in your city. It sounds like I'm sponsored by this company, but no. I looked into it. I've been testing it. I'm super happy with it. You guys know me. When I do my research, I go deep, baby. So I went with the All-We over the Anchor, larger battery that was 500 watts. Reason why is because I've had my fair share of Anchors. And over the last almost 3 years, I think one of them just went bad. I had a friend, hers went bad too. So I like keeping my options open, which is why I'm trying the All-We brand right there. Link in the description box below. What I also notice is when the 620A printer is printing, the most it's going to take is about 137 watts while it's printing out that photo, and then it goes back to its stationary, which is the one around 9 watts, and I'll show you what that looks like. So when I pull this out, my laptop is no longer charging. This is going to drop to 9 watts. So on standby, it's only eating up 9 watts, okay? So I'll reconnect it to my laptop. One thing that I want you guys to know is when you print out a larger photo, it's going to eat up more power. It consumes up way more power than when you print out the 6x4 standard photo. That's another thing you guys want to keep in mind. So I hope all this information, guys, helped. If you guys are interested in really, providing a client with a beautiful presentation, Mr. Professional, look at this, man. In fact, I'm getting ready for a wedding right now. It's going to look gorgeous at the wedding.